Hello, card game connoisseurs, and welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator. So, update on me personally, the internet is back. It actually came back just about as I was going to bed yesterday. So I was able to put all the videos to upload. I don't know what time they actually got uploaded. Hopefully it wasn't too much later than I had wanted for you guys, but yeah. Xfinity finally figured out their garbage and was able to get me the internet I needed back. So that's the good news. Additional note that I wanted to get across here is I've been talking about that there will be a new game for this channel that I'm going to be playing and having uploaded for next week while I'm on vacation. I would say it's probably somewhat of a story-driven game. I don't know for sure because I've never played it before, but I think it's going to have a story to it overall. And so with that, I don't mind playing those kind of games in advance and recording them because really I'm going to play that game the way I'm going to play it because of the storyline. These games I love taking you guys' feedback so much more because of the fact that you guys can tell me different tips and tricks of how to make more money, everything of that nature. But with a story type of game, I'm going to sort of follow the story and act on the story as I'm going to. So that game's going to be coming to the channel. But at the same time, I had many games in my cart that were still scheduled for quarter 4 of this year, and some of those games are now getting release dates. One of those I'm going to bring to the channel this week because it was a game definitely had on my radar. It actually will be coming out tomorrow, so this video should be coming out on Wednesday, I believe. That game releases on Thursday. Now, the thing is, it's got a Thursday release date, but that doesn't mean what time on Thursday it will release. So I'm not exactly sure. I know that I should have really checked the amount of hours till release on it, but I did not before I started this recording. So my plan is, if that game releases Thursday morning, you'll get a video of it Thursday morning. If it does not release Thursday morning, it doesn't release till Friday, you'll probably get a video of it Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get much content on that game before I go on vacation, but I'll at least get you that first video out, and I'll possibly be able to get a few others recorded as well. We'll have to see. So we'll see how all that goes. Alright, I need to spray that guy because that's the thing, is that these things do take a little bit of time to reload. So, there we go. Alright, let's get this guy in, manning the counter. We already got people waiting there, buddy, so you get in there. But yeah, so you will be actually getting 2 new games this week. The one game is more in the simulator genre, but the other one is one that I will say fits almost a bit more for Halloween. I won't say it's a true horror game per se. I would say more it has horror elements to it. It's got some jump scares to it, and I think it's going to be a really great game overall. I've watched other people play the demo. You know me, I really prefer not to play demos for the most part. Not because I hate demos, I will play them occasionally, but if I can see somebody else who I sort of trust their gameplay and their opinion, I'll watch their demo play of it, but I want to sort of save the game overall as almost being completely fresh for myself. So this one was a perfect one. I started watching a few other people like Cartoons play this in the demo, saw immediately it was going to be something I wanted to play, and that was good enough for me. I just waited for the game then to come out, and was not disappointed in any way with that. This game, I did see a demo on it. I watched enough of it to know that it's definitely a game I will want to play, and again, I've left it at that. So I'm looking forward to it now coming to the channel, seeing how the game develops overall, because a lot may have changed. That demo, I want to say, was from probably February or something. So it's been a while. So it's going to be fun to see how the game's developed, and at the same time, see how you guys like it, because it is something a bit different than the simulator. I bought the wrong thing again. I'm always doing that. Oh well, let's get this one because it's really what I wanted anyways. We're short on money now thanks to my incompetence, but that happens. what we're saving for, as I had said in the last episode, we're going to get the card boxes in. So that's the main goal for today, is to get those card boxes. I do just want to purchase these items once we have the money for them. Need another 70 bucks or so. Got almost half of it right there, so we're good to go on that. But yeah, it's one of those, we shall see. You're getting some different things coming to the channel here in the next couple of days. Hopefully you guys will really appreciate them and really enjoy them. My plan for tonight, because I'm off work again, because some personal reasons tomorrow, I'm going to be unable to be at work. Nothing bad by any means, it's just a family get-together I have instead, so had asked for the day off of work, so getting some recordings done tonight. With that, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play at least one episode of Recycling Center Simulator, and then we will go ahead and I'm going to be playing the game that I'm recording for next week. I know I need at least 6 videos of it for the days I'm going to be gone, so I'm going to try to get those done tonight. That way I make sure the content is there for you guys. Then after that, I had asked you guys on this series your opinion of if I should pre-record this game and Recycling Center Simulator. I did get a few responses, particularly for this game, that you prefer me not to pre-record it because of the fact that there may very well be updates and stuff to the game. So just to wait till I get back, and I'm going to do that on this game. On the Recycling Center one, on the other hand, I think I'm going to go ahead and try tomorrow, if I have the time, to pre-record for it. So that way, that one's going to be somewhat finished, takes it off my plate, I don't have to worry about it anymore, and at the same time, it'll ensure that there's that content out there for you guys. Now, if that game does get updates with new mechanics, new features and stuff like that, I will of course cover them on the channel whenever I'm back and everything. But as I said, for right now, I'd rather get you the content on it for the time being, and then we'll see what it's like when I get back. Definitely going to be checking all the updates on all of my games when I get back to see if any of them have had any major changes or DLCs or anything like that that I will then be covering also. So then next month, I can tell you already, there's 2 games that are going to be the focus of the channel. So really, even this game, I want to have some done beforehand for next month, because next month is going to be crowded with those 2 games alone. I've got, without a question, I've told you about it many times, I'm excited for Planet Coaster 2. That's going to take up a lot of my focus in playing that game. But there is another game that, funny enough, comes out the week after Planet Coaster 2. And I definitely do want to play it. It is one I definitely am excited for. It is a different type of game also. It is, I will say, more in the horror genre than some of the others that I've put on the channel. But I think you guys will really enjoy it for what it is. So we'll be posting that on the channel. It's just one of those that means I'm going to have to juggle Planet Coaster 2 in it, which is going to be a lot. The other game, luckily, is a story-based game, so if I can get to one of my weeks off of work, or weekends off of work, I mean, not weeks, I'm not that lucky. But if I can get to a weekend, then I will definitely try to bulk record that, just to get that one sort of taken care of and on the channel, so you guys have the content. And at the same time, I'm not having to try to do multiple recordings every morning when I get off work, because that does take a little bit out of me, I will admit. And I want to make sure that the product I'm putting out is also good. Even though I want to have all this stuff done, I don't want it to be garbage by any means. So, need to make sure what I'm doing is still good for you guys. Alright, let's open a few cards here real fast, because we've been putting out quite a few. Very nice. All about loading up on stocks, so that way I have enough to put out on the table. Alright, got a few open slots here, so let's go ahead and put out some cards. Not really great cards right now, but we'll make them as best we can. Yeah, that's good too. Alright, those are out there. Getting their handful of cards. Hopefully get some better ones. Now, I did have a couple of comments that had come in also on my game, and I responded to the person who posted the comment so that way they would know, but just to cover for you guys also. So, I have covered on the channel before that I'm aware of the fact that you can pull the cards out of your binder, and that way you could in theory place like 8 cards at a time. And I completely understand that. It's a really good technique, particularly if you don't care about the cards that you have. But I'm going to show you real fast why I have stopped doing that myself. So let me go ahead and open my binder over here. Now it's set to duplicates, so I have 3 of the this one here. I don't know what the name of this one is, but if I go over to the table, let's just do it for this one. We'll go over to the table and we'll put, actually I don't have a space for that. Alright, let's use a different example. Alright, so this jack-o'-lantern one here, I have 2 of them. So if I put the one here, we're going to go ahead and put that, it sets the price. Now if you look here, it's no longer there because of the fact that we used up the additional one. It's no longer considered a duplicate. So that way I ensure that I'm always keeping 1 card for myself. Now on the other hand, if I was to pull 8 cards out of here, so I just go ahead and click on it, I take this card, I click on it and take that card. Oh, now it looks like they fixed it. There was a little update that just actually came out today. This was not going on a couple days ago. So I might stand corrected. It used to be I would be able to pull all 3 of the card off. But now it does look like that has been fixed. So I stand corrected. I will start doing that now where we use that strategy. Unless there's only 1 spot, because if there's 1 spot, we'll just put the 1 card. Simple enough. But yeah, no, that was the reason I was doing 1 card at a time, is I did not want to, by accident, have it where I pulled all of a particular type of card out of my binder. Sorry about that, had a bit of a cough there for a moment. But yeah, I didn't want it where I pulled all of a particular card out of my binder and therefore I didn't have my version of it to still collect. Because especially as we get into higher quality cards, I'd love to sell some cards that are worth several $1,000s, but not at the expense of me keeping 1 for myself. That's my whole point. Because I am playing this game as a collector first, and I want to make sure that I have that collection for myself. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and... Oh, that's $4,000. Never mind. We have a little ways to go on that. I do need to pick up a few things, though, because we are starting to run low, and running low is not okay, even though I'm trying to save money. I do like how this makes you verified. I wish this would make you verified. That's one thing I do say. Because here, I have to add it to the cart. I wish the other was true as well, and I wouldn't have accidentally bought things I didn't want to buy. That's where I've felt a little bit foolish at different points in time with it. Alright. Could buy another box of those, but for right now, as I said, trying to save some money so we can get that box set here as soon as we can. And probably some of you are saying, well, just don't pay your bills tomorrow and that'll save you some of your money, which is very true. Completely agree, and I very well might do that. Alright, so let's take these cards out. And this is what the other person was talking about, which, as I said, I completely agree. It does work faster. It was just before they did what I'm assuming came in one of the very recent updates, you would have pulled the last card out as well. But as I said, I noticed today, after my internet came back on, that the game has updated twice. Neither one of them had patch notes to them, which normally the game does tell you patch notes if they've added anything like the review system, things of that nature. So I'm assuming it was basically bug fixes is the main breadth of what they were doing here. I could be wrong, but that's the way it strikes me, is that it was just bug fixes. So that's not a bad thing at all. We always need the bug fixes, especially when you have a game that's out in early access like this one is. You're going to have things that come up. Quite frankly, this game to me, I really like it. I feel it's fairly polished for what it is. I haven't noticed too many real issues. As I said, I do wish the employees worked a bit faster. This cashier works really well. Alright, he just actually left, so I do have to keep that in mind now. I'm going to have to run the cash register. But yeah, I do like the fact that this cashier works very well. I hope that the next stalker will be as good, because I do want to get to the point where I have a stalker. Just the ones that I've had as an option so far have not been good. And so yeah, need somebody that's a bit better than that. Alright, we got this guy about to check out. There you go, sir. Have a good day. Alright, those are in there. These two guys are still playing. That's fine by me. Gives me time to stock out a few more of these boxes I got laying about the place. I'm not going to pay my bills at the beginning of the day as I have been. I am going to sort of hold off on that and hope that I can get the money fairly quickly to be able to get those box sets, get those stocked out and such. Then we'll spend time getting everything else sort of taken care of here so that it's nice and organized and filled up. Well, those guys, oh, looks like they just finished playing. See the one leaving there. Oh, the other one's shopping a bit. And he's going to come to the register. So he's going to wait a minute here. Sorry for the wait, sir. I'm getting some good cards. Oh, you just wanted a box anyways. There you go. And you're making me give you change. I don't feel too bad for you. Alright, let's go ahead and end the day. And we are making over 5 grand now, which is phenomenal. Very happy about that. The store is really taking off well, I feel. And when we have prices going up this way, I mean, inflation is hitting the game, evidently. And that's great news for me. Really, it sort of gives you a snippet of how inflation really isn't what you think it is. Because I'm making more money, and yet I'm not paying more for these products because I already had them on the shelves. That's one thing that companies don't like to say exactly. Yes, I mean, definitely prices changing affects a company. But particularly for smaller companies, if you've already got the stuff on the shelf, if you don't move merchandise that often, you could in theory raise prices to compensate for quote-unquote inflation, and realistically you're just adding that profit to your bank account. Not saying that's good or bad. I personally think that, you know, a company should be allowed to charge what it's able to make for it. And I'm a very big believer in the way capitalism works with that. I think, you know, if you can earn that money for it, go for it. But you also can't cry then when people don't want to buy your products, because that's your own fault. You made that decision. Definitely need to be restocking these shelves some. Don't know if we've sold a we sold a few of them. Alright, so there should have been 2 more on that shelf and 3 on that shelf. So that's good. We have sold a few of those. Really, that's the thing I have noticed is pretty much every item in the store will sell. Like if I got a card that was $10,000, sooner or later that card will sell. So it is one of those that I keep in mind because for one, as I said, I don't want to put out my only version of a particular card because it will sell and then I'll be out it and I might never find it again. Alright, so let's go ahead. I think I needed 4. And you can see here how just nicely this fits them out. Perfect. Very nice. Alright, we almost had the $4,000 already, so good start to the day. Alright, there are a few more cards in there. Definitely happy about that one being put out. And not upset about that one being put out either. This is where having the box of cards here that I'm just emptying, I like because I'm gaining cards that are definitely a decent value much more quickly. Alright, my box is empty. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and purchase this. We're going to need to add 3 of those to the cart. Need to go back to the base ones, bundle some cards here because I know I've got a lot. Get all these boxes taken care of here. Alright, not enough cards. So before we put them out somewhere, let's make sure we have a nice space for them. I like putting them on this bottom shelf here. Just seems to fit for me. Do wish I could carry more than one of them at a time though, but that's alright. $12 for it, not bad. Money is money there, so I will take it. Trying to take the cards, but not wanting to let me. Whoop. Is one thing about playing so many simulators at the same time is each one has their own buttons and way of doing things, so I sometimes do get confused between them as to which button I'm needing to press. Let me go ahead and put this. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this order in because I want to get those new cards and stuff out. Not to mention get these areas filled up. Can't sell it if you don't have it on the shelf. Sort of my philosophy. I forgot I could have just clicked around on that, but that's alright. $89 for those boxes. How much was the last box? $77. So definitely a nicety for the price there. Alright, so we are going to need quite a few things now. Let's go ahead and get 2 of the books. We will get 1 of those. Could use the yellow. Let's also get a red. Let's get some white dice. Need these and these. And those. And they're one of those. And we'll get that for me. And then we need that. Alright, so we basically need $2,000. Ah. Definitely some higher price cards out there, so not a bad thing at all. Start emptying some of the boxes that we do have. Those stars aren't really moving too much. How did you get in here, Stinky? Alright. Everything's going rather smoothly for right now. We need a little bit more money. How much exactly do we need? We need 2135. So not too bad. We are going to need some board games also, but those I'm going to wait on for right now because I want to get the big order in first. Decent amount of people playing. You could go sit down over there somewhere, buddy. Nobody's stopping you. Oh wow, I've sold 3 of those boxes already. How much profit am I making? Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm going to add in there one of those to the order as well, so it's going to cost me a little bit more, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'd rather make that extra money. And I think this is pretty much the order for today. Then I'll go ahead and get my book reordered here. There we go. Do I have yellows to put out? Because that guy just bought an entire row's worth. Well, good thing I had that box because he just bought pretty much that whole box's worth. Good lord. Alright, I think we're close to having the money we need. Yep, we have the money we need. Perfect. Alright, this is my box. So we'll just set that over there for now. How did that guy survive that one? Don't want him chasing off my players. Okay, I need to space it out a little bit better. Want my shells to be full always. Sales have been good. I'm very pleased with this. Yeah, see there, it blasted him properly. Thought for a moment I saw a stinky person in the store. Getting paranoid about the stinky people. Actually, you know what? We'll leave that one space for right now. Because I'm going to open some card packs here, so maybe we'll have a better card to put out there here in a few moments. Still got some people playing in there. Perfect. These are selling really well. Alright, so I am going to need one of those and one of those. He left, so I gotta get checkouts going here. My mistake. There we go. As I said, I really like getting to do the checkouts at the end of the night. It doesn't bother me at all. It's sort of a nicety. Alright, so then I wanted to check real fast here. For one, how are we doing on this? We are getting close to the next level, which is great. And then on this, our next guy, we have to be a level 30, so we still have a ways to go, but I cannot wait to get to level 30, get him set up. Basically, I'm going to spend some time getting that back room set up for him, so that way I can make some profit with him. Well, I can basically just have it ready to go where he's able to get the stuff. And I said I'm going to spend some time at it because what I'm going to do is not only open up the shelving back there, get the shelving racks back there, but then also pay to have each of the items on the shelves. So that way I make sure that he can just stock them. Then pretty much once per day I can pretty much go back there and just reorder as need be. That's going to be my game plan. So probably I might do one more item that we get coming to the store, because I've got one more slot here. So let's see, what would be the next item in line? You know, we could do these cards probably when we get there. So we might just start saving up the money for that. All right. Ooh, and the Epic Destiny ones are going to be... Oh, that's level 40. I misread. All right. So yeah, we'll get those probably when we get to level 30. And we're going to reorganize where the shelving is and such. But yeah, I think that we're pretty good on where we are with things. Let's go ahead and do a couple handfuls of cards real fast. See if we get any nice cards to put out on the table. But as I said, the main focus right now, you know, now that I think about it, I'll probably just put another one of the mats out there for right now, because I'm going to get that card unlockability at the same time I can get the guy. And I want to have the shop set up for the guy by that point. So I'm just going to go ahead and get... going to start working on setting up the shop and just get one more item that's going to go there. Alright, last handful of cards, and then we're going to go ahead and put out a couple cards and get ready to end this video. Love when the number goes high and I didn't get a new card, because that means whatever I had is a duplicate. Very nice. Alright, so we got a couple of cards definitely that'll fit onto this table. $15 one, definitely not bad. And a $14 one. Or was this 13? Yeah, 13. Still, decent card. Let's go over here, see if we can make any more boxes. Nope, don't have enough cards for right now. So, what is this next expansion going to cost me here? 400. Alright. At that point then, I think we're going to go ahead and put this away. And we're going to have to figure out where we're going to put it away, because we might just have to put it in a corner like up here for right now or whatever. Because as I said, I'm going to put in shelving in these two areas. And it was 400, was it? Yeah, 400. No, I'm not going to get it right now because I want to pay my bills off in the morning as well. So I'm not going to buy it right now. But yeah, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and open up that shelving area, put away the card bundler, or possibly just even move it for right now up into this area or something. So that way it's out of my way some. What it might be is we might move this over there and then the workshop table right into here. That might be the case. Actually, let's just try that. That fits there easy enough. Sometimes I love the locking on feature, other times I do not. This is one of those I do not. Yeah, they can't walk through here basically. So it should be good there, and that way it's here, and I can start looking at getting shelving set up in here. I can put at least 3 shelves. I think it can do 8 items per shelf if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Eight items. So 8 times 3 is going to be 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, so we have more than the items that'll fit on it, but I'm at least going to put my main items on there. The board games, the cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I'm going to put those on 17. I'm going to put those on there at least. And then I very well might, the next one I'll start putting the plush on there. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I can get through here on that first shelving unit. I would just have these 2 to still worry about, and then all the minor stuff. Once I get the next shelving unit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so one more area would allow me that shelving unit for the next part. So I'm thinking, yeah, at this level we should be able to get the money and get that shelving unit in as well. So yeah, we're going to start planning for that. We're going to start putting the shelving in for it. So that way, once we hit level 30, we can have the stalker and we'll have some areas set up already. I'm going to order all the products. He can put them out on the shelf and get them right into the storage where they need to be afterwards. So that's the game plan. That's what we're going to be doing. For now though, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more of TCG Card Shop Simulator. Hey guys, just a quick update here at the end. They did put out several updates during the day. I thought they were just bug fixes, but they made an announcement that describes what was added to the game, and I wanted to cover it here in this video so that it comes out today instead of waiting for tomorrow on it. So let's go over a few things. Let me see. I believe I have one of them already here, so I just need to find a copy of it. We can sort for one. Let's just go this way. So I'm looking for a specific card that was just added to the game, which I think is really cool that they are adding new cards. They're allowing people to create new cards and such that are going to be in the game. I was getting the card. I had noticed it, but I just didn't think much of it because I just thought I hadn't seen it before. But evidently it turns out that it is a brand new card that was added to the game. It is a sort of dragon looking creature here that I'm looking for. See if I can find it or not. Here it is. So this, the Terra Draken, this is a new card they just actually brought out today. I hadn't even realized that it was new Like I said, I'd seen the picture. It looked cool. It did strike me as we were playing through. You'll be able to see when I was opening card packs it was there. And it did come up as new, but I just thought I hadn't gotten it yet. So, yeah, that's one of the parts of the update. There's actually 3 different parts to the update. Let's put that back away. The next part is with the workshop desk here. And I don't know if these, because these might have been... I think it's only with the upper level ones. But... So they have changed the, this to add to the price level here. So you can go up to $5 if you want on it. So as I get higher price cards, I probably will change this. For right now, basically I want anything above $1 I'm going to put out on the table. But for now, that's where it is. But you can go up to $5. You also have a minimum price thing. And there also is, and I think it's only for the upper level decks, such as if I get the, like if I was making decks out of these second level or even higher levels, there will be rating systems to the boxes of cards that you put out. So that's a thing that's now evidently in the game. See if it shows it here. So this should be crossed out because we do have the Customer Review Act. But anyways, the last thing, and I'm hoping it's here because I didn't notice it earlier, but it is a really cool thing. I think it's under accessories here. They have added some new stuff. And here they are. And I can actually get one of them. I almost am tempted to right now. But they are going to have comic books now available that you can put into your shop. I love the fact that this game is growing as it's going on. This really does reinforce for me. People were saying, you know, don't make the videos in advance and stuff. Just we'll wait the week or whatever till you get back from vacation and then get back into it. I agree wholeheartedly with it now because like this, I'm looking forward to making the video for tomorrow already because you better believe this empty space on the shelf over here that I was planning to be more of these, not going to be that anymore. We're going to put out our first comic book. Let's see what covers we have and such. They are numbered in order, so I should start with number 1 here. So we're going to get volume 1 of it, and that's what we're going to start with. But yeah, check out the artwork on these comic books. We got like the Hydrox here. I think that's what it's called. The Hydra-like creature. That's so awesome. Oh, we've got the little bat here. I love that. And we got the jack-o'-lantern creature there on that one. As I said, the game is growing more and more, and I think it's fantastic. But as I said, I just want to come back in real fast. I didn't cover this when the game was going on because I didn't know it existed. So, wanted to jump in, let you know that because I just saw it on the Steam page now. Those are the updates that just came to the game. And so if you're playing, definitely look into those comic books. They look super awesome. You can believe that tomorrow's episode, that's what we're going to be putting right over there, is we're going to add comic books to the shop now. So with that in mind, again, if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you back tomorrow when we put out those comic books in TCG Card Shop Simulator.